versus a Foxy Grandpa, or another team kill basically here. Both these players traveling all the way from their home country.
Right, and I'm interested to see what the character pick is going to be here from, well, I guess it's going to be Sonya. I knew that from the beginning. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, so I assume Shang, of course, for Foxy. It seems to be that he's pretty much going to go 100% Shang. It's interesting that he hasn't really even attempted a switch at some point, considering he was so strong with Lao for so long. But Dizzy, of course, has multiple characters that are usable. You know, the Lu, the Sonya. I mean, those are, I guess, the main ones that I've seen. Looks like it's going to be Sonya.
I invoke my right to choose my opponent.
No, Shang Tsung. I'm not playing your game.
You have already been chosen.
I love the reference to the first movie there. Shang does try to get away with the easy win, and he kidnapped Sonya Blade. I love the onion rings here. Oh, and the amplified portion again. That's like the most common crush and blow we see in the first round against Sonya. It's almost like everyone has to kind of like adjust and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Or basically it's like everybody's playing the first round against Sonya with like 30% less life.
They're just like, okay, it's out of the picture. I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game. So always look for the silver lining, people. Great forward throw here from Dizzy TT.
Wow, look at this super dominant round. And that's something that we've seen so far from Foxy's Shang. When he gets into matchups where he is losing the zoning battle, he struggles a lot. When he can outzone people, it's working really well. But Sonya played, oh wait a minute, he's playing Spellmaster! Oh!
You just lost your mind right now.
I know.
I didn't even look.
I spit over everything. Honestly, I swear. I did not expect that. Spellmaster, that's so rare. But the interesting thing is, yeah, that is a great trade. So that not only gives you a great knockdown, that is a really strong projectile. I believe it deals like 80%. So it wins pretty much every projectile trade in the entire game, and that is one of the best strengths of it.
Now, that's definitely why it has a lot more startup. As you can see here, Sonya just rapid firing her projectiles, looking like a machine gun, while Foxy Grandpa really needs to bump it up and load it out slowly.
I can't believe I didn't even look at the variation for Shang. I'm just so used to being like, nobody would ever play Spellmaster.
You know, oh man.
Well,
we saw signs of life there in that round number 2. I mean, the first one, it went downhill after the crushing blow. But again, you got to consider these guys know each other very well. Maybe it's, you know what it is? It's when you're playing and training with someone so much that, like, you always gotta have something secret that you never really, maybe possibly threw out in casuals. But maybe that was Foxy Grandpa's little curveball. Fortunately for him, though, Dizzy TT keeping his cool, not letting him affect it at all, and he seemed completely knowledgeable in that match.
Right.
I mean, we went an entire round without seeing anything specific to that variation.
All right, well, did we see the switch back? I mean, it was, oh yeah, we did see the switch back. Okay, I appreciate the attempt, but it was, it just didn't quite work out, right? So already starting off more aggressive too, which is interesting because now I feel like the zoning could be a little bit more in Shang's favor. This is of course going to be a very life lead based zoning matchup, as it tends to be with Sonya. I mean, she technically isn't like there are characters that start off zoning a little bit stronger than her, but if she gets the life lead, pretty much nobody in the game can outzone her. Like, you're going to at the very least trade with her until you die.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she does have a little bit less health, but it's just a little bit less health. Not really much, and not really going to determine trades like that. But yeah, she's got the fastest starting up projectile in all the tournament variations, to my knowledge. I mean, it's just so fast, and really, you got to play around it. You have to play her game, and again, the crushing blow. Perfectly hitting here as it hits alone, and Foxy Grandpa in a bad spot. He's got to go for some crazy reads, maybe a conversion into the up skulls. He does get a little bit of life back here from that throw, unique to this character.
And nice. Oh, checking with a lot of down pokes on both sides, and the second hit of rings is going to put Dizzy on a very quick match point.
And that's a very common option whenever you get knocked down from a zoner. A lot of players like to go for the forward roll, you know, for the invulnerability, and of course to try to close the gap between themselves and their opponents. But again, your frustrations could mean your demise, as it is punishable if they're looking for it.
All right,
a little jump there, and I'm really sure what you're sitting there, maybe trying to bait him out into doing something. Oh, the corpse drop, I love it!
Yeah, the knockdown on it is so good, too, because it gives you that weird little bounce. So technically, the knockdown time is huge.
Oh, On a counter here from Foxy Grandpa. Not sure if he was trying to interrupt between the regular onion ring and the amplified portion of it, but I think he's still in control here. He's got to keep his cool. He's looking to close this out, trying to just catch Dizzy off guard, but hold on. This is where Sonya really hurts. The mix-ups are real if he lets him get in, because that's his only choice. He's got to go in, break away, forcing it. Now, we've seen what she can do. She can do a lot of damage if she just confirms into that fatal blow, but not going to happen here. Foxy Grandpa showing signs of life, getting that round on his side, and he wants to take this game number 2 so bad.
I mean, he needs to. He needs to if he wants to stay alive. And, Dizzy is one match away from this top 8. Or one round away is what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
And look at this, outzoning Shang. Who said Shang was a good zoner?
Foxy Grandpa. Foxy Grandpa is trying to just play optimally here, trying to move as quickly as possible, and that's why you see him running into this onion range towards the end, and I think he needs to ditch that effort and just play a little bit more safer. I know you want to close the gap. I know it's frustrating to do it. What a whip punish! He baited him, and he took it! Dizzy TT taking the bait there as he swings for those normals, and Foxy Grandpa was ready.
Yeah, and oh no, this is a scary spot though. I mean, all it takes is a few good reads here by Sonya, but so far the blocks have been amazing by Foxy. He's 100% on him, but he's not reading the stagger. He's not sitting and waiting for the end of the string, or he is waiting for the end of the string, and now both in fatal blow range, and that should be it! Dizzy TT is going to be the final player making top 8 here at DreamHack Montreal.
What a conversion there, recognizing the hit, canceling, of course, specific to this variation, and going right into that fatal blow. Dizzy TT with the comeback.